everyone. Welcome to today's Q&A. Welcome to Q&A with Sehli. For those of you who do not know me and are new to this channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Sehli and I am the host of Q&A with Sehli. Thank you so much for joining me. So today's question is actually pretty big because a lot of people struggle with this, and I myself struggled with it as well. And the topic for today is, how do you get a backbone? How do you build a backbone? How do you master having a backbone? Because I feel, especially if you're a really nice person or you're very kind, this is something you might struggle with. I didn't necessarily grow up being the nice girl, but I was definitely kind. And at times I found it really difficult to just put a boundary and say, okay, listen, this is how it's going to be. This is what I want, because maybe I was just afraid of the reaction or just putting myself in that position. The conflict thing wasn't really my thing, so I didn't really want to cause any problems. But that in return was hurting me because I couldn't stand up for myself. I couldn't say, no, this is not what I want. This is not where I want to go. And just staying in that no, being comfortable in that no. And today I just want to talk a little bit about that. And I'll be doing a part 2 to this as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. So let's get straight to it. How to find a backbone, how to build a backbone, how to have a backbone. They all fit into this right now, okay? So don't worry. But I would say, first of all, take a time to be intimate with yourself and write down why you feel like it's hard to say no. Write down why. I think for me, from my story, from my experience, I couldn't say no because I was afraid of the conflict. I just didn't want it. I didn't want to be in a situation where there's a problem and I'm beefing with someone, because I just like my peace and I just want to be okay with everyone. I didn't want to not be liked, type of thing. So that's what I struggled with. It's totally different now, but that's what I struggled with. So the first thing I feel like you should do is, first of all, take some time and write down why you feel like you're afraid to say no on a piece of paper. Okay, you can say it in your head, but if you write it down on paper, it just clarifies things. So your mind will be able to process things. So I would highly recommend you do that one. So take a pen, a paper, and just jot it down. Put bullet points. Why you feel like it's hard to say no. Okay. All the reasons. This task might make you cry. It will get you the results you want, but it will make you cry probably if you're emotional, because you're being intimate with yourself. You're facing your own darkness that's happening within you. Because if you follow me, then you know that I live by this mantra, and it's basically, your inner world is a reflection of your outer world. So if you feel like you can't stand up for yourself, or you can't say no, or you can't set the boundaries, what's going on internally? So writing this down on paper will definitely help with the internal part, and you won't even have to worry about the external part. So you won't even have to worry about saying no to this person or conflict with this person, the whole nine. So make sure you take your time, make sure you have some space, some privacy, some silence, and you can even go on YouTube, put some nice spa music or some meditation music, and just really jot it down. Be intimate with yourself, be truthful. You don't want to fake it with yourself, because at the end of the day, what we do want is results. We want results, and I'm giving them to you right now. Something you can do that will just help in healing. It also heals you in a way, and will help you develop a backbone, because you need it in every area of your life. Trust me when I tell you, as you grow older, you will need a backbone. There are times when it's a yes, there are times when it's a maybe, there are times when it's a no, and then there are times when it's like a hell to the no, like not happening type of thing. And you need that. So like I said, number one, write it down. Why do you feel like you're afraid to say no? Okay. Number two, if you said no, how would it make you feel? So let's say, should we make an example? I think we should make an example to just make it more spicy. Okay, so let's say your friend invites you to this party, ne? And this is like the party of the year, it's the event of the year, but you're not really feeling it like that, right? So you just you're not really in the mood, but this is like your bestie type of vibe. This is like ride or die type of chick, right? But you like her and everything, but you're not really feeling this party. You don't really feel like going. You kind of have other plans. You're not in the mood of that whole thing. And but because she's your ride or die, or because like you're a nice person, like you don't want to hurt her feelings. You don't want to say no. And so I want you to write down what would happen. What do you feel like would happen if you were to say no? Because this is the truth. You were afraid to say no for a reason, okay? And what your body does naturally, and your mind and your brain, all it wants to do is protect you. So your brain right now will come up with possible things that could happen if you were to say no, such as the friendship will end, such as you won't be liked by her, such as she might tease you, the whole nine. It will come up with millions of things, okay? And I want you, it's okay to write all those things down. And I'll tell you this now. There's this amazing quote that says 99.9% of the time, our mind just makes up some things. Okay, I'm totally paraphrasing it right now. But our mind just makes up some things to protect us. And a lot of the times, these things don't even happen. Like, they don't happen like that. Like, the worst case scenario would be she doesn't want to be your friend anymore, when that won't actually happen. It's just you saying, nah, I don't feel like it, and you have every right. Because the thing is, if you don't stand up for yourself, if you don't tell you who you are, the world will tell you who you are. I feel like more than anything, it's just important to have your own back before you can even commit to someone else. You have to commit to yourself. Like, that's where true love is, because you can't love someone else if you don't love yourself, right? Because then what are you giving her? If you don't have it within yourself, what are you giving to the next person? Because you don't have it. You know what I mean? So it's impossible to commit to someone, to love someone, if you don't first love yourself, because you don't know what it feels like. You can't give what you don't have. You can't give what you're not carrying first. So just setting the boundaries and having a backbone, I feel like, is what leads to a very healthy relationship, a friendship, and it's so necessary. It's definitely something that I myself struggle with a little bit. And then as I got to know myself a little more, and as I was more intimate with myself, and I had to grow up a little bit and put my big girl socks on and just say, okay, this is what it's going to be. And yeah, so for me, I wouldn't say like the worst thing happened, but it was just like, okay, that's a lot of respect. Like, I respect you for making that decision, and they just respect you more, they love you more, they honor you more, they desire you more, because you're able to stand up to yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, confidence is very attractive. A woman that knows who she is naturally attractive, okay, without even trying, without effort. So this is something we need to build up within ourselves. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I will be doing a part 2 on this, so make sure you stay tuned for that one, where I'll be giving you guys some more tips on how to master this thing of a backbone, especially if you feel like you're the kind person or you're the nice person. Then these tips will definitely help you, and let me know how they work for you. I want to know. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I'm Sehli, and see you guys next time.